I heard Chen speak about the leaky gut and how what you're eating can cause different illnesses.
I met Chen about 4 months ago at an expo, and I continue to follow her. I read her book.
How many of us in this room are over the age of 40? The brain is the only organ that cannot fuel itself rather than glucose compared to others that can fuel themselves with fats and protein.
Given that my dad has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's dementia, it's been brought to my attention that there are things that I can do to help myself not go down that same road.
And without eating properly, we will not be able to make all our brain or cognitive function. And this is an opportunity. This is the power we have today, as opposed to our parents, to make those changes. So you can understand clearly it is a progressive condition that what we know from studies, it begins in average of 30 years prior. So what are the early signs of brain degeneration? Declining of the sense of smell, but constipation is also early sign. Fatigue will be one more, sleep disorders, mood changes, and then those little signs that comes and goes like attention problem, planning an organization, getting to the room, not sure what we want to, confusing navigation, orientation with time and place. And what we know when we are already facing that, we already lost 30% of our neurons. So do not ignore that. That's the best I can say. It's happening, and for some of us, it will happen once a month, and then for some others, it will be every day. So in between, where are we? What can we do today in order to prevent that? When we are eating gluten, it's very inflammatory grain. Those particles can cross the brain-blood barrier. Without real food, supplements will not do the job, and you always have to remember that. We need to eat and focus on real food. Eat and nourish your body, fresh, organic, local, seasonal, non-GMO, homemade. Homemade.
Hi, my name's Lori Feetham, and I've been working with Chen for about 3 years now. My story is pretty complicated. I'm not the average person where in that I have severe leaky gut and multiple food allergies as well as candida. So the candida is now finally healed, so that has improved a lot. All the food allergies are out of my system and have been for a few years.
High level of blood sugar. Don't ignore that. Well, it's just insulin resistance. Oh, I can have another ice cream or a cake. Don't ignore that. 30 years after, it can come as a disease. Reduce stress, improve sleep, exercise, and if you're using supplements, as all the other vendors mentioned, high quality in the right doses to support and bridge the gap. So I would like to thank you. And remember, at age of 40, that's the point in life that we have to pay attention to those signs and just support ourselves so we are not carrying ourselves to a cognitive declining. And then when we have some signs, take all at your force to make the changes. Thank you very much.